You know, when I was asked to host the Canadian Screen Awards, I called my good friend Chris Rock, and I said to him, I've got some great news, Chris. I'm going to Canada. And he said, I've got some great news, too. I'm hosting the Oscars. What are you doing in Canada? And I said, you know, visiting some family, friends. The usual.
And I want everyone in America right now to look at me. Look at me smoking indoors. I didn't ask anybody, I just did it. What are they gonna do? Kick me out before I get the prize? No, nigga, this is called leverage.
Also not nominated, I Love You, Philip Morris, Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor, two heterosexual actors pretending to be gay. So the complete opposite of some famous Scientologists then. What? Probably.
Why the fuck will we force-fed a meal at 4 p.m? Like, this thing isn't televised. Just start it later. Who gives a shit? Has anyone looked at their gift bag? It's 3 magazines and a bottle of water. Everyone who's won an award is from that corner. They know who's going to win. Just sit them here. Let's speed this thing up. And there has been a definite lack of diversity in the presenters. Me and Mimi Driver are the only foreign people, and let's be honest, we don't look that diverse. Anyway.
This is an exciting award. Look at Kevin Hart. Look at Kevin Hart.
Yeah, thank you, Jesus. I just want to say it because every time you say it, people go crazy. Thank you, Jesus!
Rickles! Mr. Don Rickles!
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, why did they stand? Was it a Jewish holiday?
No, because you're a legend, Don, because you're you.
That was very sweet of you folks to stand. Next time, just leave a check by the door, I think.
Uplifting the community.
Thank you, Jesus!
Is what the hoodie...
He is real! He is real! Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited to be here, you know, and I was asked to host the ESPYs this year. Yeah, hi, that's my name, Espen. When I was asked to host the ESPYs this year, folks, I said yes immediately for one reason and one reason only. This show has interns.
It wasn't the only epic movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So...
to improve the lives of those they serve.
Jesus served too. Thank you, Jesus.
All right, in a minute, Kevin, seriously. One is a...
I just want to say that Jesus is in my life. Thank you, Jesus, Shirley!
Oh, my God. One is a community activist for children.
I was going to go to the strip club, but I'm not going to go because Jesus is here.
But man, it's great to be here at the 6th annual ESPY Awards. Hard to believe, huh, that the ESPYs are 6 years old. Although Anthony Mason swears they're 18. So... yeah, he'll be having sex with the ESPYs in about 12 years, so...
Marty, when we see all the films you did, none of them were great. None of them. I look around the room and I realize now, aside from Clint Eastwood, I'm the biggest name here. Clint Eastwood is now thrilled. His name was mentioned.
And there was also some confusion about whether or not it was an award or a prize. And and actually it's an award. Even though they call it a prize, it's an award, because usually when there's a prize, there's money involved. But I thought I was gonna get some paper. I was like, yo, Mark Twain Award at Kennedy Center, that sounded like paper. Then they told me yesterday that they raised $2.3 million. I was like, yo, I'm in there. Then I came down and they told me that there is no, it's a prize, but there is no money. And I was like, oh. So I think to clear up the confusion for future recipients, maybe you don't want to call it the Mark Twain Prize. Maybe you might want, if you don't want to call it the award, maybe you could call it the Mark Twain Surprise.
Earn college scholarships. What are you doing?
I'm about to thank Jesus again. I just want to say it all the time. Kurt, look at me, Kurt.
No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer. And it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
Just backstage, a lot of celebrities back there, man. I was talking to Jerry Jones, the Cowboys owner, and he's disappointed, obviously. Yeah. Well, he's a good guy, though, man. He's talking about rebuilding the team, And he told me, he says, we have to get back to what made us a championship team. Strippers and crack.
De Niro is sitting there. God bless you, Bob. He's got the beard on. To know him is a treat. He's one of the great actors of our time. You ask him.
Community leader winner with the keys of the 2011.
That's me right there. That's me. I'm reading it. Watch out. Watch out. Everybody move. This is my part. No. Y'all gotta step back. Everybody step back. Okay. Thank you, Jesus! Hey, Steve! Did you see me do Kurt Frank?
Let me tell you about a story so true. We're showing me style and it's all so cool. It's about a garment torn and frayed. Getting this threads, the story conveyed. Walking down the streets with holes in my teeth. Each rip things here, part of me you see. It ain't about the brand or the label it holds. It's about the journey, the stories it unfolds. In these ragged clothes I find my voice. A testament to resilience, my choice. From the streets to the stage I rock my style. In my tattered shirt I walk that mile. Ripped and torn, but still I stand in my ragged attire. I command, it's not just fabric, it's a statement I preach. In my threadbare garment I find my reach. From the barrio to the bar, I make my mark. In my worn out jeans, I leave a spark. And they call it rags, but I call it art. In every stitch and tear, I play my part. It's the struggle of the streets, the hustle so real. In my tattered jacket, I seal the deal. A symbol of defiance against the status quo. My passion of pants, I let it show. It's not about the riches or the wealth I lack. In my faded hoodie, I stay on track. It's the heart of the hustle, the grind each day. In my worn out kicks, I find my way. Ripped and torn, but still I stand. In my ragged attire, I command. It's not just fabric, it's a statement I preach. In my threadbare garment, I find my reach. So here's to the ones with the clothes that tear. In our patched up attire we have, so let the world see our garments worn. For in our rags, our stories are born. In the language of the streets we speak. In our torn up clothes we find our peak.
With one leg?